Right, so the votes in and you all chose Northwest Forest. Or at least I think you did. It turns out I'm not in tomorrow, the day of recording this. So that vote is sort of irrelevant. We'll do one at the end of this episode and everything will be fancy. I said I'd go to the Southeast Forest, but I think I'll try the Northwest Forest today instead. I'll go 2,000 paces deeper into the woods than I've ever gone before. What a rebel. I'll show Dave that I can handle myself on any adventure. We just picked the option which will kill ourselves. I said I'd go 2,000 paces deeper into the wood, but I lost count around 1,250 something. I ventured into the Northwest Forest plenty of times before. I guess a little over 1,000 paces is too short a distance to find anything substantially new. I went into a forest and only found trees. Can you guys believe it? Then again, Broomer is so small and isolated. There's hardly ever anything new around here. I did find a lot of Hyla mushrooms though. They'll make a nice soup for lunch. Then I'll apologise properly for yelling at Dave earlier. I walk back up to the creek towards home, a sack of mushrooms in tow. Tink tink, he's knocking away again. Dave is still working a Dr. Clare's hunting knife when I... Oh yeah, okay, that does make sense. A Dr. Clare's hunting knife when I get back. I tiptoe past him into the house. I'll get his attention when I'm done making lunch. We're just not going to speak to him, are we? Okay, sure. All done. Dave, can you come here for a second? What is it? Cough, cough. I've just realised how small you are in this room. You are not taller than that small metal rail. Well, you are, but not by much. And you're really... Holy shit! It's a magical land of dwarfs, everyone! We're in Willow! Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that's much more romantic than fucking South Africa. Lunch is done. Thanks, Taku. I'll go wash up then. I bring out a pair of bowls and fill them with hot soup while Dave is washing up. Washing up. Oh, it's so fantastical! When he's finished, we settle down next to the fire pit. Give me your hand. I extend my hand and Dave takes hold of it. Dave, sorry for yelling at you earlier. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. I'm sorry for getting mad too. We squeeze each other's hand before opening our eyes again. That was so... I can feel the cuteness and it's shuddering down my spine. Then we're good? Yeah. So I can go out to... Let's eat before it gets cold. We finally settle down and dig in. I tell Dave all about my adventuring in the forest while we eat. Thanks for lunch, Taku. You did a good job. I found a lot of Hyla mushrooms. They're your favourite, aren't they? Oh, favourite spelt wrong. Shameful display. Yeah. Well, back to work. Tink, tink, tink. Dave is always working so hard so we can have everything we need. Fucking failed on the electricity front, didn't he? Rubbish. He said I should leave Broomer one day to seek out my own fortune. Yeah, sure. But until then, I have to take care of you because I am your big brother. Oh, that's what he's saying. Okay, I thought we changed perspectives there for a second. I can't wait to set out on my long epic adventure. I've been practicing every day. But on days like today, I hope I won't have to leave too soon. The next morning is foggy, just like Ohm said it would be. I sneak out of bed trying not to disturb Dave. He had a long day yesterday. Dave won't like it, but I still want to investigate Ohm's legend today. Well... We'll miss you, Dave. We'll miss you. I quietly don my boots and step out into the damp yard. In order to pass under the bridge with 2.5 silvers, I'll need to get half of a silver somehow. Something around here can cut a coin in half, right? Sure. I experiment with a few blades and hammers before something manages to split the coin clean in half. Don't they have, like, bronze coins? Oh, this is exceptionally stupid. 1/2 of my 1 cent silver flies off the anvil into the grass. Oh shoot, well, you're not gonna look for it. I can still see everything really quite clearly. I still have this half here. I pick up the remaining of half of the 1 cent silver and tuck it away with the rest of my coins. Wait, You're so dumb. Taku, are you out there? Yeah. I jogged back inside to Dave's call. I guess he woke up while I was fiddling around outside. You're up early. I want to look at the fog. It's pretty thick. I can see miles into the distance. Pretty thick. Yeah, don't go out today. But my adventure. Maybe you should take the day off, Dave. Yeah, I think I will. No one's going to come through here for repairs through this fog anyway. I follow Dave to the pantry and help him gather up ingredients for breakfast. I start peeling a fruit while Dave gets the fire going. How rich are we? We have a pantry. Holy shit. You really want to go out today, huh? Is he just going to go, oh, fine. Yup. You know it could be dangerous. Mist wolves and nabberbugs love the fog. Hey, I'm too big to be caught by a nabberbug already. And the mountains are pretty far away. I don't think mist wolves would come all the way out here just to hunt. Is there nothing I can do to keep you home today? Don't worry, I'm revitalized and have Dragon Ball Z powers. I'm not going far, just up to the bridge to see if the legend is true, then I'll come right back. The grass is surely covered in dew. You might slip near the creek and hurt yourself. Holy... This is the most protecting big brother in the world. I think overzealous strings their mind. I'll walk really carefully. This adventure is important to you, isn't it? You've asked that already. Like, you've asked... Whatever. Yup. Dave looks at me for a long time. I return his stare with a determined one of my own. Fine, but be careful. I will! Your hand, then. We settle down for breakfast, ignoring the fog spilling into the house around us. The morning is cool and quiet. Are we praying when he's holding my hand? They didn't explain that, I don't think. After breakfast, I double-check the coins in my bag before heading out. Exactly 2.5 1-cent silvers. Alright, I'm off now. Be careful. Goodbye, brother. Goodbye. I wave back to Dave as I head out into the fog. It doesn't take long before I completely lose sight of our house. I follow the sounds of the creek, trying not to walk too close to the water's edge. My boot splooshes down into the shallows past the bank. We're not even being careful. This is just blatant disrespect. I flap my arms around to regain my balance. Phew, that was a close call. And I guess I'm at the bridge already. I squint through the fog, trying to make out the best path for wading beneath the bridge. How else are you going to do it? Holy shit, is that water moving? I can't tell if the water's moving or whether the cloud makes it seems like it's moving. Like, here. I can't tell. I'm going to go with this, probably not. But yeah, I mean, where else are you going to fucking go under the bridge? Like, it's a very narrow river. The creek is pretty shallow, so anywhere should be fine, right? I gather my 2.5 silvers into my left hand as I get ready. I'll just walk under, look around a little bit, then walk right back. It'll be a piece of cake. I carefully wade away from the bank towards the bridge, then inch myself along the path underneath. The fog is impossibly thick here. It's like I'm forcing myself through a wall of cotton balls. Oh, it's a cat's dream. I squeeze my left hand into a tight fist as I attempt to bat the fog away with my right hand. That's not how fog works. Even a mist wolf couldn't hunt in this kind of fog. I press on, taking step after step. Hang on, that's not a fog, that's a background. You're lying to me, game. When suddenly the smothering fog lifts. My foot plunges down into the creek again, deeper than I remember it. I look around at the sunlit forest before me. I look around... Oh, then the arched wooden bridge behind me. Right. Wait, wooden? The bridge in Bruma is made of stone. Oh, God, that took you a second to realise. That's terrifying. Hello, stranger. Run! It's the mummy! A blindfolded person steps towards me from the shadows beneath the wooden bridge. He kind of reminds me of... Shinji, is that you? I thought you said you were going to stay indoors It's not going to be him. Sorry, you've mistaken me for someone else. Really? Sorry. I am called the Passage Keeper. You could have started up with that. That would have been helpful. I'm Taku. Where is this? Oddly happy. We're very oddly happy. This is the forest Caligo, found through Ciikos from the village of Bruma, governed and guarded by the Forest Lord. Found through the what from Bruma? You've passaged through the Ciikos without even knowing what it is? No, I don't know what it is. What is it? A magic portal. The Ciiko exists where magic funnels between structure and reflection, allowing passage to innumerable dimensions. A version of all... Yeah, okay, so we pass through a magical portal, it's fine. Actually, I don't really understand, but everything feels real. How are we wet? We pass through fog. So I passed through a magic portal and now I'm in a different dimension. Different for you, perhaps. To me, this forest is my home. How do you even know there's a someone just approached him from a young age, didn't they? And they were like, right, you are going to be the passage keeper. Oh, what do I do? You just sit under a bridge, mate. Like, almost no one is ever going to come through. Just stand under a bridge. Say hi to anyone who comes by. Be mildly vague to begin with. Oh, man. So I really am in a different world. Ohm's legend was true after all. Mission accomplished. Time to go home and tell Dave about it. Don't want him getting too worried. You can't. Okay, I'll be going home now. I wade through the creek past the passage keeper, crossing beneath the wooden bridge. I open my eyes when I emerge at the other side. I'm still in this weird forest. We are actually playing as one of the stupidest main characters in a while, aren't we? Passage keeper, how do I get home? The same way you came here. He retrieves a small pouch from inside his sleeve and gives it a little shake. The cheerful jingle of coin rings out into the air. You need to pass under this bridge with the requisite fare in your left hand. Oh. Well, fuck. Prostitution it is. Fare? Open up my left hand to see 2.5 1-cent silvers are gone. Oh, I didn't bring any more coins with me. What am I going to do? 2.5 silvers isn't a lot. I'm sure you can earn that much running errands for the forest residents. You really think so? Well, you seem like a capable kid. You'll have no trouble at all. Well, I mean, that was easier than I thought, I guess. Just don't stray too far from the creek. You wouldn't want to get lost in this forest. Monsters lurk about to protect the land against strangers. Okay, thanks for warning me. You can always find me again by following the creek upstream. Thanks again, Passage Keeper. I'll try to get the fare. Take care, Taku of Bruma. We will. We will. I wave to the Passage Keeper and turn to walk downstream. The creek here is wider and deeper than the one in Bruma. The forest hoots and chirps, whistles and squeaks all around me. No, it doesn't. I wonder what kind of creatures are making those sounds. Errands, huh? I better get cracking if I don't... In feudal China. Well, I better get cracking. Oh, what an expression. If I don't want to be stuck here too long. I survey the area. There's a thicket to my left with branches bent down into an archway. Somebody must live there. I hope they're friendly. A road also intersects with the creek up ahead. Why does it intersect there instead of at the bridge? I suppose I could try following it. But I can also see a clearing through the trees to my right. An open space would feel refreshing right now, but it's dangerous to stand out in the open where there might be monsters around. Where should I go? No. It seems quite of a short episode, so I guess we need to talk a little bit. So, approach the thicket. Follow the road. I mean, where roads go, so does civilization. So, that seems like a pretty good one, doesn't it? Head towards the clearing. Probably won't find anything there. So, follow the road is probably the cleverest thing to do. But, when push comes to shove, now the actual choice will matter as to what I do. So, well, it's a short episode, but we have to left no choice because I let you all down last episode. So, comment. And this time it will actually count. Approach the thicket, follow the road, head towards the clearing. I'll see you next episode with, like, the poor, penniless pauper we now are. Woo!